What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a beautiful summer evening here in Findlay, Ohio, and the Yeti and I are hanging out in the beer shed, finishing off this 4-pack of magnificent beers from Comus Beer Tasting Set. So, this is a 4-pack of mixed beers, and one of the reasons I picked this up was because they're not all IPAs. So in this we have a Baltic Porter, Raspberry Porter, Imperial Stout, and a barley wine. Now, I must admit, barley wine's not my favorite style. The other three, I kind of dig.
No. The barley wine is not a good beer.
So when we started this, we said this is from Browar Fortuna from Miloslaw, Poland. Again, apologies if I mispronounced that. And as Fortuna spins the wheel, we decided we would let fate figure out in what order we drank these beers. Normally, I would say you kind of stagger them so the highest ABV or the harshest flavors would be last so it doesn't mess you up. But they were all kind of high ABV. I think the lowest was 8.5. One was 9 and 2 or 12. So,
did we somehow get lucky and go 8.5, 12, 9, 12?
Yeah, we did. That's the way it worked out. So we were playing a kind of a roulette thing here where he picked one, I picked one. But as 3 of them are done, we kind of know what we're dealing with. The last one here is going to be the Imperial Stout. Now, this one is 12% ABV. Nothing on the IBUs. Ratings-wise, does very well. 3.76 on Untappd with close to 1,500 check-ins. And Beer Advocate, 3.98. So that's pretty amazing. Now, like we said with the other ones, they had medals on them for the different awards that they won. Doesn't appear that this one's won any awards, but still seems to do very good. I think this was the lowest rated one on Beer Advocate with an 89 of very good.
Wow.
So it was 80. I think it was like 89, 90. They were all between 89 and 91 or 92. So they were all
That's impressive.
They were all on the Dean's list, man. They're doing pretty good. The other cool thing about these, as we mentioned in the other video, is they have this little chart here on the back, and it says fresh and roasted, and then it goes up to dry and complex. So the longer you age this, the taste kind of changes. So that's kind of a neat thing. I don't think I've ever seen that on a bottle before.
I wish we knew the codes to figure out what the dates actually were.
Yeah, this one says 61, 29, 22, 1.
I mean, they all say 22-1. It's just the other 4 numbers that are...
So we're guessing these are all from 2022, and it's now June 2023. So, I mean, we're definitely not up at the 3 years mark. So we're probably somewhere in the middle on this little sliding scale that's on the back. All right, let's do this.
I hope for all of you out there, you don't pound through these like we have been.
Probably not the greatest idea.
Not at all. But these have been quite tasty so far, other than the barley wine, which still wasn't that bad.
But the barley wine was good for a barley wine. We just don't like barley wine. I mean, is what it is, bro. It's like you can have the best steak in the world, but if you're a vegetarian, it's not hitting, man.
But crushing 8.5% plus beers in roughly an hour, not the smartest thing.
Color, I'm not even breaking out the Brew HQ chart. This is motor oil, bro.
It's at the bottom or the top, depending on how you look at the chart. 41 plus.
Mine has 0 head, 0 anything.
Yeah, it's nothing.
You've got a little.
I got a little ring. I got a little
around
ring.
the outside. It looks kind of brownish, khaki.
Around the outside.
Yeah. This I got.
And those are like microscopic bubbles.
Cannot see anything through this. This is as dark as the what's the trench there? They're sitting in the
Mariana Trench.
The Mariana Trench, man. This is dark as can be. You can't see anything in this. Bubbles.
When you do,
I have like one lingering bubble here, and that's it.
If you put it on its side so it like thins out a little bit, there is a reddish hue there.
The cola thing?
Yeah.
If you got to manipulate the glass into a weird angle to see a color, I'm saying it's stuck there. This is black, bro. And that's okay. It's an Imperial Stout. It's kind of what I'd expect. Again, how does this do? Pretty good. 12% ABV. So that could be a night ender, bro. Smell?
Yeah, we only have like 40 beers in the fridge to drink after this.
Yeah, that's all right. It'd be an exciting night.
We're going to end up in the neighbor's pool.
Yeah, there's worse places you could end up. Could end up in a Quebecois prison. So, I mean, who knows,
Could be.
Could be end up in the backseat of a car.
The night is young. I'm not picking up much. I do pick up some booze. Yeah. Some subtle booze. It's real subtle.
When you breathe it in through the nose, like kind of get at it, you definitely pick up some alcohol. Now, for 12% ABV, I would have expected it to be the minute you put it here, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, maybe it's because the beer is way down here and we got a little more glass in between us, but not as boozy I'd expect. Flavor-wise, I mean, scent-wise, I think you definitely pick up like some roasty malt kind of stuff as you'd expect in a stout, and almost a little bit of sweetness. I don't know if it's maybe the alcohol sweetness or something like that, but I definitely pick up a tiny bit of sweetness on the nose as well.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like
is that like a stone fruit kind of thing coming through?
possibly. I mean,
This is the longest time I think I've ever.
Although the alcohol is subtle, I think it's overwhelming for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just overpowering everything else.
Can
But
it be
even
both?
though it's subtle.
I got you. It kind of. It's not necessarily the highest, but it masks the other sense.
Yes.
Fair
yes.
enough. I get what you're saying. All right, let's give this a shot, big dog. Not you. Roxy, the boxer, is coming
The
through
wrecking
here.
ball.
The wrecking ball. What do you want, baby girl? She wants an ice cube, Anderson. Give her an ice cube. Body's full bodied, 100%. Full bodied. Slick, smooth, magnificent.
Very slick.
Viscous, magnificent body on this.
Very
Imperial
slick.
Stout, exactly what I'd want. I always rant about bodies, especially on stouts. I'm a little picky about body on beers in general, but stouts, if you coming through with a nice stout, you got to deliver, man. And this delivers. This is that nice oily, slick. It's got a magnificent body on this. I'm actually shocked this is an 89 when the other ones are like 90, 91s. I mean, I think this is equally as good. I mean, it's only a point difference, I guess, but
I think the 89 might come from the bitterness because it is kind of bitter. Like bitter chocolate bitter, not
chocolate bitter, yes.
Not IPA hot bitter, but dark
me,
chocolate bitter.
If I had to guess on this, I would say dark chocolate, but with some kind of like a berry, fruity berry kind of thing. Maybe stone fruit kind of thing, dark chocolate.
I mean, it's like a high cacao fruity chocolate.
Listen, we're not getting into that story.
But that's what this is.
The Canada 95 cacao. Yeah, it's dark chocolate with berries to me. Maybe plum, blackberry, something like that, like a darker kind of berry. Dark, sweet-ish berry with dark, somewhat bitter chocolate, which to me is a killer combination. So this works for me.
Now, I'm not really getting the alcohol. I mean, you kind of know it's there, but it's not.
But this is one of those things where it's like, it's relative, right? So you line this up with a Miller Lite, clearly you're going to say, this is super alcohol.
Right.
But for 12%, no.
No.
I would probably think this is 7, 8, something like that. Like, it's not light or regular around 5, but I would have never thought 12%. So pretty happy with that aspect of this beer. Not so thrilled about screaming neighbors down the road here, but it is what it is. It's summer, right? People is wild.
Yeah, that's not anybody getting murdered. That's just a bunch of kids playing in a pool like 3 yards down.
Or maybe there's some loose pit bulls and a bear. Who knows? I can dream, can I? We'll see what happens. So.
At least it's not lawnmowers.
Now they got Roxy riled up.
But it's not lawnmowers.
True, bro. True. So let's wrap it up. Imperial Stout Brouwar Fortuna. I think this is another magnificent one. This is, I would say 4 for 4. I don't like the barley wine, but it's not because it's not good. It's just not my style. So this is a big thumbs up. I'm super happy with this 4-pack. I mean, I thought this was a really decent mix of beers, and all of them hit. So
yeah, I give this a big thumbs up too. I mean, it's a nice, very good stout. It's got some nice flavors to it, and it really hides the alcohol. And
the body is spot on.
Yeah,
body
absolutely.
So 2 thumbs up for Imperial Stout from Brouwar Fortuna. Hopefully you like the video. If you do, give us a thumbs up down below. Hit that like button.
How about
2 thumbs up would be terrible.
2 thumbs down for screaming children.
2 thumbs down and a karate kick for whatever the hell's going on over there. Correct. But hopefully you like the video. If you do, please hit subscribe to see more videos like this. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you tried this mixed 4-pack? Have you been fortunate enough to try this world-class Imperial Stout from Brouwar Fortuna in Miloslaw, Poland? If so, let us know what you think. Till next time.
Cheers.